life plate. So I've got, as of this morning, 2 kilos to go.
Oh, well done, Santa. How about a round of applause for Santa? I'll have to get you a smaller suit, maybe. I don't know.
No.
You've got to get some microphones. Actually, Santa, I've lined someone up. Someone told me that they'd like to ask you some questions. They're gonna get a bit of a grilling, I think. So, well, I've got you, Gary. So look out.
Yeah, I've got some questions for you, Santa.
You want to listen to me?
Well, we didn't really need to go there, did we? Okay. I've been eating all those, little fruit cakes and things that the kids leave for you, and drinking that milk. And I didn't realise that I had to leave it for you. But look, Santa, I had a question before about who Jesus is, and in my thoughts and thinking and trying to work all this out, what's your thoughts on who Jesus is?
What are my thoughts on who Jesus is? Do you know, when I was a teenager, Jesus spoke to me and he convicted me of my sin. Ooh, that was hard. But he spoke to me, and that is when I gave my life to Jesus as a young teenager. And he convicted me of my sin and the way I lived my life. And he told me that he needed to come into my life. And so when I was a teenager, that's when Jesus came into my life, and he changed it completely.
So even Santa Claus, even a young Santa Claus, as a teenager, did you have a white beard back then?
Oh, I've always had a white beard and a big belly.
So even a young Santa needed to come to know Jesus, because is there a reason that you go out now and do what you do, give presents to everybody, and what's all that about?
Oh, giving presents is great, isn't it? Mrs. Claus never gives me any.
Everybody together? Ah.
But I love giving presents. And sometimes, as the old saying, it's better to give than to receive. And I find that in everything that I do in my life. It is better to give something than to get something back, because if you give something, you never expect anything back, and sometimes you don't get anything back. But other times, God blesses me so abundantly by giving me things back. So, yeah.
Well, thanks, Santa. You've answered some of my questions, and I think I've got a better understanding now about this Jesus guy. I've been working through the history, I've been looking at things, and, I think what you do is a really wonderful thing, how you give gifts and help make people happy, because that's what you do. You make people happy. And I think God wants to make us happy, isn't that right?
That's absolutely true. God wants to make us happy. And when he came and lived in my life, boy, did he change it around. And I'm a happy man.
Well, that's great. I'll leave you now to the kids.
So it'll be a bit different. We'll bring the lolly.